would you like to be amazing? Like you could take up the whole sky, cast a rainbow across the air with your hand, and you can keep up with just how overwhelmingly yours it would be to feel so fancy-free, unashamedly, and but unexpectedly. Would you also want to be awful, festering in a pit of despair, just fantasizing about getting terminally ill, so you don't have to deal with the shame of taking your own life? Hey, at least you'll die with dignity. Okay, well, wouldn't you rather be somewhere in between? Well, if you're asking me, well, I don't want to be amazing, and I don't want to be awful, I don't want to be awesome, no. Now, do I want to be dismal? Oh, no, I just want to be, I really want to be. Please just let me be. Good. Inside the home of someone who died recently to buy their things. Maybe their family wants to rid their memories, or maybe it's to cover their funeral costs. Well, there I was inside this house, just commenting to random crap. A couple of things I found include a wig and a painting of a duck that smokes a cigarette. But in the kitchen, see, that's where this thing I found was that I want to tell you about. But first look not like anything, so reveal themselves behind. What if you suddenly thought of everything that's made you laugh, but all at once he looked at me much like you would if someone told you something just as cool as that. He said, yeah, I think it's time for us to go and grab your things. Oh no, we're not. We are not leaving here until you try this coming all the funny things. Is that what we're calling it now? Yes, that is the official name that I'm giving it. So when the cupboard's open wide, and I guess all to laugh maniacally, I held his face and said, you see, funny things. Laughing away, you know I laughed so hard I thought that I would crack in half and split my side. I took a breath, looked over there at Dake, and he was in a similar state. It got hard to wait my turn in line. Dake was taking too much time, and so we squabbled over whose go it was. I said, you can't be serious, get out the way, and shoved him as I did. Dake completely lost his shit. He snatched the door and accidentally coughed, and the cupboard door just broke clean off. Our body shook from toe to top. Could it reattach? No, it would not. And the funny things, they wouldn't stop. just emotions, they are not dictum. So enough with playing the goddamn victim. And despite your own view, hate to break it to you, but your feelings aren't correct. At one point you were an okay person. Why did you let your condition worsen and blame it on those that were thought that you most were your action lowest of your love? This conversation is over. This conversation is done. This conversation came in through my kitchen window. Ominous and wispy, frozen like. And I don't know if it knew that I was watching, as it helped itself to all the food in sight, gluttonously cramming things into its gullet. But it passed through my kitchen window there, alright. And I could hear it dragging chains across the floorboards. How were they not just falling through the other side? How the ghosts work? Do they know they're bad during consonants? Do they know we're there when they watch for us? Are we helpless there in mortal slow? I think that I am decent. I feel that people think I'm good and nice. I strive to live respectably and normal, and I stand up for myself when I know I'm right. Why does this feeling that I'm awful flood my body? Such haunting thoughts of shame and guilt, but why? If I swear to you I'll try harder tomorrow, will you spare me all these hellish thoughts tonight? How the ghosts work? Do they know the power they have over us? Spinning days there's Dan seated there with the egg at a six-sided table, but the table's not set. Under the violent moon, I guess they'll be starting soon. He writes me a note, it says please enclose a Hanna-Barbera cartoon. Are you gonna fight it? I don't know. Or is it more a mind thing, keen to see where this goes? A TV set inside plays Hawaiian I wish I could tell Dan good luck, but I fear that too much time has ticked by. We wear a face the same, a smile but deep in pain, 'cause the chairs have a press that it always undoes, so we sit on the cold wire frame. Are you gonna fight him? I don't know. Is it like a mind sting? Wonder how this will go. Are you gonna fight him? I don't know. Or is it more reminding, revealing, revolting? No. How it goes. He leans in and rubs his finger back and forth under his nose. Dan is also to speed. A field we see, the usual shrubs and trees, a subtle breeze, just everything you need. And on the road, we see someone you know, you remember, I know, from a previous episode. Why, it's Malcolm going on his way to home. He passes by a river wide, a shimmering light catches his sight, and so he dives in and surprised. He sees a guy he recognizes. So Fikkis. And quite nice hair. See, you cannot help but stare. Yeah, that is Fikkis. Or thumbing through a pamphlet when you spot an item that's worth 10. But all your money you wanna spend on that Fikkis. Stop looking at me like you don't know. Idiots, oh, you don't see what's going on. It's okay to feel good about something. Surrender yourself because it's a Fikkis. Good arcade burned down. You know that thing that makes you frown. Yeah, that's Fikkis. When you sit quietly in a hall and you wish your mom would call and you don't feel anything at all. Fikkis. Surprise, hey, it's your birthday. I can't help but notice no one bothered to show up. But I made you a cake that's delicious. You can eat it till your trauma is numb. Yeah, it's so Fikkis. Surrender your mind, succumb to the power of the Fikkis. Surrender your mind, succumb to the power of the Fikkis. Surrender your mind, succumb to the power of the Fikkis. Surrender your mind, succumb to the power of the Fikkis. Surrender your mind, succumb to the power of the Fikkis. Far in the treetops and mountains, but tinier than the funny things behind your eyes. Hey, there's that fear.